Morning, girls.
She never jumps out because look, it's as high as she can be. Tilly? No.
Hello. Well, good morning. Sunday 30th of March 2025. And quite a mild morning. Out in a t-shirt already. But it's only meant to get to 19 degrees today, so we're probably at that temperature now. And we'll take that. It's good working weather. So we've done the chickens, and Emily's towing Tilly around in that trolley. It's not really what we got it for, but anyway, they're having fun. So we're just going to shoot out here, check the cows' water, make sure they're all good. We will be bringing them into this big paddock very soon. I've actually gotten a couple more weeks out of that lower paddock than what I've sort of hoped for, which is good. We're saving on the grass because we've still got plenty of grass here, so we're trying to hold out as long as we can before we have to give them a baleage bale. We're going to see what they're up to. As you can see there, we've had 6 bales arrive. We've ordered 12, so hopefully in the next week or so we will get the other 6, and then we pay the bill. But like I said in a couple of videos ago, I did say I wanted to put pallets down, which we've done, so that should save on the bottom of the bales a little bit more. This is one from last year. So we lose probably 1/4 of a bale, especially when they've been sitting for a good 8-9 months. So we're hoping that the pellets will allow them to breathe a little bit more. So we'll see how that goes. We still have to clean out the left-hand side of the barn there. We can get 6 in there. It's nice and dry in there. But we are looking for more pellets, and we'll lay more down if we do end up getting some more. This is last year's bale, so we've still got this one and another one in the barn. This is a baleage bale from about 6 months ago, which we will add more bales closer to winter. And that patch of grass is dying off quite nicely. That's where we're going to store our baleage bales for the cattle. Also trimmed up the driveway hedge yesterday, so it's a bit tidier. Trusty Fergie doesn't use any oil or water.
It's running off his ranch.
So we've just cleaned out Ziggy's cage. He was our guinea pig. Unfortunately, he passed away on Wednesday night. We'd had him for 2 years. We weren't exactly sure how old he was when we got him, but that was a bit sad. Emily was very upset. So what we're doing now is we're putting the cage into storage. So I've just hosed out all the inside of it, getting all the old muck and stuff out of it so it doesn't rot while it's being stored. And we'll find another one for Emily as soon as we can. Alright, just got to shoot into Elsie and Poppy's paddock. Just got to straighten one of the standards, just so it holds up the fence a bit more securely. The wee prongs on the feet, they tend to bow in, and when you go to push them in, they don't go in very far. So I'll just go and do that for Mandy now. What is it, Elsie? What is it? This one is a bit bent. What is it, Elsie? What is it? Had a leaf on that one, didn't it? So what were you doing, Yumi? What are you doing?
Cleaning the cobwebs off the lights.
We talked about cleaning the cobwebs off the driveway lights during the week, didn't we, Bubba?
Yeah.
Hey? Are they nice and clean now?
Yep.
Yep, right, we better go and put jerseys on, eh? It's cooling down.
Yeah.
Time to put some jerseys on. That southerly's come through, it's cooled down quite considerably. Well, it looks as though our southerly's arrived. It's blown all the leaves off the tree. Alrighty, got my jersey on. Like I said earlier, it's cooled down. That southerly breeze coming through. We're just going to go and do a quick look at the fence perimeter up on the back paddock there. make sure everything's okay. We're going to look at putting the cows through into there today. So we'll just jump on the tractor and we'll just have a quick look along the fence line, make sure everything's all good. I'm sure it will be, but occasionally we get golfers climbing our fence into the back paddock to try and retrieve their golf balls. So just make sure they haven't knocked anything, broken any wires off or anything like that. So we'll go and take a look. So this is our middle fence line. It separates the bottom paddock from the top paddock. This is generally okay. We're having a quick look down the bottom, everything looks pretty good. This is the main one straight ahead that we're going to be looking at. Every few days I come up and check the fence line. We've got a stile there, that's one of the stiles they come over. Everything looks pretty good. Another stile down there. Looking good. Yeah, we're down in our front paddock, front forest paddock, and we've got some brilliant growth in here. So we'll rotate the cows through the back paddock, and hopefully we'll get another turn out of this spot as well. Over the other side of the creek and through the forest, there's lots of grass growing in areas that there was not grass, where there wasn't any grass growing before. We've had green grass all the way through summer. It's the first time since we've been here that we've had consistent growth. Usually it dies off. Driveway into the forest. We get across the creek and we just got to check the fence line, just so everything's good before we let the cattle through. Lucky I come down here. That waratah was earthing out against the electric fence wire, draining a lot of power. That's why it's good to check the fence line, isn't it? Might have to come out and give that another wee dong in, I think. So let's check this fence line here. It's looking pretty good. Now we're heading into the forest around the corner. All that grass out there was never there. It's looking good. Fence line's all good. Let's carry on. That's better. Managed to tighten it up a little bit. It's just got another bit of wire around the shorter waratah there. So I've just twisted that round a bit tighter. It's all those little things that drains a bit of energy from the electric fence system. We don't want that. There's always something to do on a lifestyle block. Especially when you've purchased one that's a bit run down. And you've got to go around and redo other people's, I don't know, how would you put it, problems that they've created by trying to shortcut something. But that's alright, we're making our own mark on this property. And that's what it's all about, and we really enjoy it. We're going to check on their water, eh? We didn't fill this one up the other day. So we put some medicine in this one, which they've virtually used. So we now top that up with fresh water. And roll it over gently. The chickens are happy, and Emily found an egg in the grass. It's always good to have a bit of a look around in other areas of the chicken area. They seem to lay eggs in unusual spots.
And sometimes they get out and lay eggs on the driveway.
Well, they used to get out until we put that new mesh fence up. Alright, time to let the cows into the back paddock here. Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on, Henry! Go through the gate. Go through the gate. So now I'll just have to move the water trough over into this other paddock. That's the cows in this paddock now. They got plenty to eat. Well, there we have it. Cows are now up in the top paddock. So next weekend I'll come down into this paddock and also down into this middle paddock here. I'll bring the grubber and we'll bring some torden. We'll check for fresh gorse, brambles and stuff like that and attend to that, and then it'll be hill time over winter, unless for some reason it grows back before winter. We're nearly a month into autumn, so I very much doubt that'll happen, but like I keep saying, with the growth that we've had through summer, this was all meant to be brown. Like last summer. This summer we've just had great growth, plenty of rain. It's been really good, and it saves on the pocket as well, especially with a small lifestyle block, saving money on buying feed. We still stock up on the feed, and when I say feed, we're talking hay for the cows, hay for the horses, sorry. We've got hay and baleage for the cows. We've got hay for the sheep. We've got the nuts for the chickens. It all costs money, so wherever we can save a little bit, it always helps. The cows will just ease their way through this. Good feeding for them. Check the voltage. 10,000. Well, that's the day done and dusted. Got a few things done. It's just starting to drizzle now, and it's nearly 5 o'clock, so we'll head inside and get ready for tea and cleaned up and stuff.